Oh, don't you just love hitting start from a camera that's sort of not on the same side of the table as you? I'm very tired, and I'm like multitasking right now. It's great. Let's see if the live thing comes up in my YouTube feed or not. Hey, it did. How about that? I'll skip the ad here for a minute. Hey, and I'm all off center, because of course I am, because I can never get the framing quite right. Oh, that's worse. Stare at the trash can behind me. Close enough. I'm gonna send a bunch of people this. Hey, Anime Gate, I'm doing good. I'm tired, very, very tired. Hello, we got people joining. We got people joining. All right. I need to put this in the Discord, so that way we actually have. Oh, I put my trackpad over here because I'm vintage computer searching like I do all the time, really. General stuff. People are posting memes in the whatever. How's everybody doing? I can't type right now. I cannot type right now. There we go. Nope. Did it. My God. I'm doing good. Got your new B&M dog set. Very nice. Hello, Alfred. Welcome. Thank you for the good morning from Japan. I am extremely tired. I've been up since 5:15, 5:20, something like that this morning because I had to go into work at 7. Which means I didn't get time to drink any coffee, so I'm literally running on no coffee at all. I have not played the new Fairy Tale game. My budget right now, I can't buy it because of my budget, so next week I'll be playing it. I wish that it's 1 a.m. in Germany. Good Lord, XD player. That's crazy. Have I caught up with the new Fire Force series? I have not. I'm behind on everything right now, but well, no, I'm not behind on everything. I'm up to speed on ReZero, which is good because ReZero is the show that I'm doing a video of on Monday. So, yes, I'm caught up with ReZero, but I'm not caught up with Fire Force. But Fire Force is going to have to wait for a little bit. I did listen to the new Ruby soundtrack. Favorite. What's my favorite song on the volume? Oh, there's one. What's it called? Hold on. I gotta find it. I put it on shuffle, so there's a lot of names I don't remember or don't even know because let's see. I had one. What was it? Well, Hero obviously is a really good one. That one's nice. That's what it was. I couldn't remember the name. The acoustic rendition of "I May Fall." That was really good because "I May Fall" was one of my favorites. One of my favorite songs from a while ago. But yeah, the acoustic rendition of that was really good. If I'm tired, I should get some rest. If I sleep now, my sleep cycle is going to be all out of whack. So I'm going to be up till about 10. And then I'm going to crash, so I'm spending most of that time talking with you guys and browsing eBay for more Macs to add to my collection because I have a problem. That's just what it is. War was pretty good. Sorry. What are your quest arc? Oh, coming out in anime? Yeah. Well, they're animating Eden's Zero first, which it's gonna be weird because I'm trying to think if there's been any shows that I've actually been ahead of with them. No, I've actually never been ahead of a show with manga. I figured that Hiromushima probably wouldn't get another animated series, but I was a fool to think that. Yes, I have an addiction. It's my strange addiction. I collect old Apple computers, but I don't know. I'm weird, but it's kind of like some of these old computers really show where we've come from, and I don't want that history to be lost. So it's like if I can keep some of these functional, That would be awesome. $60 for one of these. $60 for an iMac G3 all white. That's pretty. Oh, never mind. Oh my god, that's the one thing I hate about eBay. If you guys have ever bought anything on eBay that's like larger, you'd know this. If the market value for something is like about $130, they will literally charge like $60 for it, and then put another 130 into shipping. It's so stupid. It's a slimy tactic. I can't find any that I haven't watched. Anime Gate. Have you seen Mexico City Actors? Have you seen what is it? Chaos Child, or Robotics Notes, or I mean, those are some good ones off the top of my head. As far as the intro song goes, though, yeah, Volume 2 definitely had one of the best intros. I would say probably up there. I'm trying to think if there were any that were better. I loved Team Coffee's introduction. Their song was pretty awesome, which was Volume 3, I believe. Yeah, Trust Love was good, but it definitely, like, this sounds awful to say, but a lot of Ruby songs recently, or a lot of Ruby, I'd say the new art style, well, barring 4, 5, 6, and 7 felt fairly generic in a way. Oh yeah, you were saying, Alfred, you were saying that you got the fairy tale design on your credit card. That was pretty cool. Oh, an old studio display for, well, basically $200. That's so cool. Apple used to have some of the coolest designs. Oh, but it's all manky. I'm not getting that. No. My Hero Season 5 is confirmed. Yes, I saw that and I cannot wait. What do you think about the new Fairy Tail game? Have you ever played other anime games? Oh, I played the crap out of some old Dragon Ball Z fighting games. Like a lot of Dragon Ball Z fighting games I played. So, I also played a One Piece game. I don't remember what it was. Let's see. Does Oni count? Oni was an anime. No, well, it was anime designed, but I don't think it was actually an anime game. But yeah, I liked Oni. It was my first ever anime that I watched. I said this last time. The first ever anime that I watched, period, would have been. This is a weird one. Because I know that I watched like Dragon Ball Z, and I know I watched like I saw some of Gundams and that kind of stuff. But the one that I watched, the one that I remember watching, I think it was the first that I can remember. The first one I ever watched the whole way through was Zoids New Century Zero. That was an interesting one. I actually still have it. I think I have it in my iTunes library. I managed to find somebody selling all the DVDs. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Finally started watching One Piece, yeah, since the thing I can't say without getting demonetized started. I had been. I wish I had free time. Like, I've been working harder. I haven't been working more. That's the thing that's killing me. So I haven't been working more than, but I've been working harder than I have in the past ever. It's rough. Caffeine. That was the, oh my god, that was the thing I didn't have today, was caffeine. And I'm dying for it. It's too late in the day now to get caffeine. So that's why, just a heads up, this stream is going to go until about 8:30. So it's not going to be a long stream. It's going to be long enough. So, Attack on Titan, that's a good one to watch. Time to Say Goodbye was definitely good, yes. Jump Force, Universe. Yeah. Haven't really played. I played, no, I did play the first Universe. Holy crap. It's just caught my eye. Like, I'm splitting my attention because I'm multitasking between you all and my weird habit. But somebody's selling an Apple Lisa 2 on eBay, like the old Apple Lisa, and they want $2,428 for it, plus $150 in shipping. Holy Actually, that's about a fair price for a Lisa. Most of these Lisas are going for like, ooh, there's a Lisa in not good shape. That was number 200 in production. That's worth something. So serial number 400. Yeah, that's a late production model. There weren't many of them made, but $511. It's got a wonky screen. Huh. Hello, mad scientist. How are you doing? What was it? I missed that. I'm kind of trying to follow along. I'm really excited for season 5. Like, I've caught up to where I am. I've caught up in the manga to where I am in the anime. I don't dare go any further because I want to enjoy the animated version of it. So, yeah, $500 for an iMac. Good God. It's not even the good one. It's the weird, like, blueberry one with the slot-fed drive that everybody hated. That's not good. They got the Newton message pad. Oof. Talk about flop. Ultimate Ninja Storm games. Oh, the Naruto ones? Yeah. Which characters are coming soon to Jump Force? I'd love to see All Might in Jump Force. Just like him or Saitama, like a character that's so OP. So that would be cool. I mean, it's not going to happen, but that'd be cool. Hey, it's the first Mac I ever had. Apple, well, my parents had Apple LC2. Oh, it's still in the box and everything. Who kept this? This isn't even a good Mac. Ugh. But it's the first one, so whoever, whatever. I want Konosuba to get another season as well. Wait, All Might is in Jump Force? Oh, okay. Well, then, I don't know. I only played Jump Force once, and it was when one of the demo game, or one of the game demo spaces actually worked in our store. It doesn't work anymore. The Bondi Blue G3, the original launch model. I have one of these. And boy, did I get a steal on it. If somebody's asking $99 freaking dollars for it. Holy crap. Emotional moment. Yeah. Oh, man. Ichiya in Jump Force. That would be scary. Hello, I'm here to play Jump Force. Man. I'll take you out with my powerful parfum. Oh, that character. Gameplay was fun. I did play the One Punch Man game. That was kind of fun. The mechanic where, like, basically you've got to finish the fight before Saitama shows up, or you just get annihilated. Or if you have Saitama, you have to hold out long enough for him to show up so you can just win. It was an interesting mechanic, and clearly the developers didn't care one bit about any potential, like, they didn't care about any potential imbalance in the game, because God, that game was so unbalanced. Let's see here. They put Alucard in Jump Force. That, I can just imagine him jumping in, just like, only a man can kill me. Like, that would be like Alucard jumping in. That was a really terrible Alucard impression, though. That's true. They would quote Hellsing abridged all day. Like, do you even read my Christmas list? Yeah. My Hero One's Justice. Yeah, One's Justice 2 was actually pretty good. Oh yeah, that's another game I have played. Actually, I want to say, I don't think I got it for the Switch. I don't remember. Well, I would have had to because I think it wasn't available on Xbox, or if it was, well, it might have been. I don't remember. I don't know. I'll buy games and it's like just arbitrary which console I buy them for. If they're available on every console, it's just arbitrary what I pick. Because I'm weird like that. Let's see here. You make way better anime games. Yeah, I feel like anime has the opposite problem that movies have. Like, movies can't make a good video game movie, but anime can't make a good video game. It's really weird. Mineta and Jump Force. Oh my god. Demon Slayer. Yeah. Demon Slayer would be cool. Oh my god, yeah. Alucard showing up. Hey kids, want to see a dead body? I might have gotten it on the Xbox. I really don't remember, and I'm too lazy to go across the room and look right now because I'm busy looking at old Macs that I'll maybe someday own and put on a shelf after making them work. Wait, dub voices came out for One's Justice? Really? I didn't know that. I did play the Harry Potter games. I played the one, it was the one on the GameCube. The really jank one on the GameCube. That was such a fun game. I think I played the second one that has the, whatever they're called, with the train. I played that on PS2 because the train level terrified me. Even in the cutscenes, that's actually pretty cool. That's really cool, actually. Oh, man. I'm going to have such a headache from staring at screens, but it's totally worth it because I get to talk to you all. All 11 people enjoying your company right now. Oh, my head. Is on Xbox, PS4, and PlayStation. Funimation dubbed it all. Oh, wow. Really? They held a tournament with all the dub actors. That's actually pretty cool. Hey, what's up, Kelk of My Magic Wizards? Hi, Dark Lord. Just realized you showed up. Man, I am dragging today. Play the first 3 on PC, the 4th on PS2. See, we didn't have a PC that could play games. Well, at least. We went from an Apple IIc to a compact Presario with an Athlon 2. Why I still remember that, I don't know. I mean, I still remember the first Mac we had. So, I mean, I guess I've always just had like a problem mentally with like retaining information that's not necessary. 2CX. For $1,000! My god! These Macs, like a lot of these Macs have appreciated value just exponentially. It's not even funny. Thanks for the interview while here. Thanks, I do like it. Let's see here. About childhood games. Oof, yeah. Ocarina of Time, Mario 64, Majora's Mask, which I actually still have the box and cartridge for Majora's Mask. And it's the gold cartridge, the one that was the Toys R Us exclusive. May they rest in peace, Toys R Us. I also played Simpsons Hit and Run a lot. It's a weird departure from the others I played. They were mainly N64. But yeah, I played that and Ford Mustang Racing. So, which, knowing what I know now, the way that I shifted in that, I basically like shift to 5th gear and then wonder why I would lose everything. So I'm like, oh, manual transmission, that's cool. And then I'd start, I was like, bah, 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 and then I'd shift to like the highest gear possible and the whole car would just like lug. It's like, why am I not winning? And why does the car not go fast until I get up to like, 60 miles an hour and then suddenly it's fast again? Yeah, it was bad. Oh gosh, the voice acting in those Harry Potter games. Yeah. What do I think of the ReZero Season 2 so far? I'll just say the most recent episode was emotionally draining. Very emotionally draining. Halo, Gears 3, Left 4 Dead. See, like, Halo 1 was a childhood game for me. Halo 2, I was a bit older. Halo 3, I was old enough. Halo Reach, I was well old enough. So it's like a lot of those games, like yeah, they were childhood games. There were a lot of high school games, a lot of LAN parties. I remember I had a birthday where we literally set up every table that we had in the house with a TV on it and an Xbox. So I think I think I had my about 6 or 7 of my closest friends, and they all brought their Xboxes. We had 7 Xboxes, 7 TVs, and a giant router switch. And we had them all wired together, and we played a massive multiplayer game, and the teams were always unbalanced. Because I was like, I think it was 6. I was like, no, because the teams were never balanced. So yes, it was always 4v3, and we would move around who gets to be on what team. It was pretty funny. Oh, I was terrified of the flood when I first played Halo CE. Like that was horrifying. I mean, it was such a huge twist. And to everybody who's never played Halo 1, yeah, there's a twist where you get a third faction of enemies, and they're horrifying. San Andreas was good. I never was allowed to play that until I got older. Black and White. Man, I forgot about that game. I never played World of War. Well, no, I did play World of Warcraft, and then I realized that I hated MMOs. Nothing against the genre, just not my thing. I did play Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. It took me forever to beat 2, but I plowed through 1 pretty quickly. I don't know what the difference was for me. I haven't played Monster Hunter. Sorry. I want to. Resident Evil, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah. So many old Macs. Not enough money. Oh, there's so many good ones on here too. There's one for 200 Canadian dollars, which means that it's only like 40 bucks. Oh man. Oh, that's cheesy. That's cheesy. So they got the enclosure for an old Apple CE, but they don't, or Apple SE, but they don't have anything in it. Cheap bastards. Ooh, blue and white. Blue and white Power Mac. And they want almost $1,000 for it. That's insanity. The Assassin's Creed games were good, but I didn't get to those till much later. The 1 hour to go in the Master Chief Collection. Yeah, that sounds like yeah, Master Chief Collection is just... I mean, they're fixing a lot of things. I think Halo 3 is probably the most successful port they've done so far, because almost nothing seems to be wrong with it, which is impressive considering Halo 2 was broken, Halo 1 was broken, Halo Reach, the guns versus the audio for the music were all out of sync and mismatched. Ugh, it was so bad. And like Halo CE, the animations were locked at 30 frames per second, and so they didn't bother to like interpolate or change anything, so they're just like 30 frames a second, and you know, I'm playing on 144 hertz, so it looks so weird. Need for Speed, Most Wanted. I never played Most Wanted because I never had a PSP. Actually, the only portable console I ever had, technically it wasn't even mine. I traded a Minicon, like one of those old Transformers toys, the little Minicons that would like attach to your toy and like activate some extra power. As soon as I discovered that you can activate that power by pressing a little button on the back inside the plug where the Minicon goes, I didn't want the Minicon anymore, so I traded it. So that I gave it, I mean it was a trade, but I gave it to somebody. And I gave it to them, and in exchange, I got to play their Game Boy with Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening, Tetris, and 2 other games. I got to play it for like, I got to hold on to that thing for like 2 months in exchange for giving him my Minicon and never getting it back. It was a terrible trade, because the Minicon I traded in was the little helicopter one that everybody wants, and now nobody can get their hands on, so they're super expensive if you're a collector. Yeah. I was stupid about that. $5,800 and some odd dollars for an Apple One Apple One computer engineered to work with a classic homebrew case. What? Is this a remake or is this an original? Monitor included. I would hope so for that. Perfect copy of the original with a cassette board. If it's a perfect copy of the Apple one, I could make one of these with solder and a kit. Why are you charging $5,000 for a replica? Good Lord. That's insane. Plus, somebody has an Apple Lisa still wrapped with its box and everything. It still has box. Like, everything's in the box. $18,000 for an Apple Lisa in its original box. And they don't even show you the full box. That's kind of stupid. Anyway. Let's see what I missed here. Need for Speed, I saw that one. So one guy had made fan-made Death Battle script to Alucard from Hellsing. This is Dante. That'd be an interesting matchup. Any other YouTubers that I watch? Do I watch any others anymore? I mean, I don't like even when I enjoyed reaction videos, I never really got a chance to watch them. Like, I guess, does Lost Pause count? I watched him for a while. I also watched Glass Reflections for a little while. So yeah, those two. I haven't really watched any others. That's mainly just because once I kind of stopped doing reaction video, or when I started doing reaction videos, I would sort of base some of the shows that I would do off of other reactions when I'd see them pop up. I'm like, that looks like a cool show, so I would do it. And then by the end, oh my God. Is this a recurring thing, Jake? I mean, I love it. I'm not going to complain about it, but I guess it's a recurring thing. So I appreciate it. The donation is always welcomed and always great. The meme continues. Yeah, so when I stream next week, so I'm going to try to stream Saturday next week. I'll have to figure out what my day's going to look like for Saturday. But I'm going to stream next Saturday, and I will have some craft brew. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. And that'll be the meme continuing. Oof. All right. Where am I from? I'm from America. No, I said the closest I'll say is I'm in Maryland. That's about it. Maryland, the crappy part of Maryland, but Maryland nonetheless. Like where that little panhandle portion of Maryland here in the States, I'm like right there. So the best part of living where I live is that you can literally drive about 10 minutes in any direction and not be in Maryland. It's great. Unless you drive east, in which case you just start being in more of Maryland, which is worse. I mean, I can always block you. Nobody's paying nobody anything. Unless it's a donation, in which case you can pay. And I will be greatly appreciative. But, wow, that sounded so sellouty. Don't bother. Don't ignore me. Wow. $32 for an old school software box for just Keynote. There's some really cool old stuff in here. Come on? No, you know what you did. V2. What? Okay. No, I'm not actually gonna block you. I'm playing along. Do you accept Garrett's tears as currency? Wow. That got dark. Minnesota isn't just all snow. I mean, Maryland is all meth and alcoholics, so that's a plus. Good wholesome message about how Maryland sucks. It's not all bad. We're close to DC. It can't get worse than that, can it? I mean, I guess so is Virginia. They're also pretty close to DC. Oof. There's so many expensive Apple computers in here. Oh my god. And now I'm into like random parts and stuff. Like all the relevant stuff was at the start. Now I'm at the more obscure stuff, and that's where the fun begins, because that's where you can find a copy of like still in box copy of like Qbert or something like that, because people are like, software, I don't care about software, but then you get like some really cool bits and pieces, like the original cage fan for a Lisa. So you got the original Lisa drive cage fan, but you've got no Lisa. So you can spend $35 on the case fan after spending $15,000 on an original Lisa. That's true, it is heroin, it is heroin. Have you realized how popular VTubers? What is VTuber? Am I planning on getting married at some point? There's no rush. There is no rush on that. I'm drawing a blank on VTubers. I'm also drawing a blank on like consciousness. I'm so tired. All right. On the topic of tears, there's a species of bat who drinks sleeping birds' tears. Wait, what? That's horrifying, actually. That's really horrifying. Virtual tubers. Isn't that, no, that's something else. I have not realized how popular VTubers have become. I haven't been paying attention to that scene because I've been too busy doing a ton of other things. Lisa replacement soft switch lamp. Interesting. There's a lot of, like, I'm into random bits and bobs now, and I love it. Random software, an Apple developer disk. Non-flash edge connectors, as well as chipsets for Pro SMCs. I love it. Anyway, look it up. I will look it up at some point. In Minnesota, we okay. It's not even true. Oh, nice. I learned something new today. Yeah, I saw Fire Force is back. I didn't know they acquired the rights to Hunter x Hunter. That'll be interesting. And I'm so glad the dub for season 3 has started, because I will watch. I'll start Alicization if that's the case. WWDC Worldwide Developers Conference 1993. Wow. Sorry, I'm like hopping back and forth because I love looking at like all this random old Apple crap that people are just like, I want to get rid of it. Because there's some cool stuff in here. Some really cool stuff in here. It's like old software disks, because people don't care about old software disks. Like Apple Developer CD from 1993. APPLE Pros App Manual. I love it. My gosh, old pins. Yeah, anyway. How do I eat my apples? Usually, like, I just grab an apple and eat it. I can bite into it. I don't cook it or anything special. These apples, on the other hand, I restore and keep in like as pristine shape as possible as long as I can. Until I can't anymore. VTubers are YouTubers who use appearance of virtual characters and mascots. Huh. I didn't know that. But yeah, I watched Interspecies Reviewer, and like, I like when I made a video about it, somebody literally called me mentally deficient. That was fun, because I said how I didn't like it. Though I made a deliberate effort about how, like, yeah, I don't like it. I gave my reasons, and it wasn't even because of the, like, it wasn't because of the content. Like, there were some things that made me gag a little. Um, episode threes was definitely weird. There were some things that got even weirder because I kept watching and was like, "Yeah, I'll make another video." And I think I only made it two more episodes before stopping because I'm sorry, like, interspecies reviewer's story is just not there. It's like it relies on the gimmick, or the shock value in this instance, but doesn't really give much else. There's not a lot of content that's, worthwhile. It's sort of like, hey, we made a show that's basically porn without the visuals. Enjoy. And then they didn't really think about the story because I guess once they got away with getting it animated, they're like, we're scot free. Awesome. And that was about it. So, anyway, that's my rant. Because somebody literally called me, like, basically they called me everything except the R word for mentally deficient, in a very rude way, and it was not pleasant. I didn't really enjoy having to defend. Well, I never thought I had to defend myself on that, so I didn't think I had to. But apparently, you can imagine my surprise when suddenly it's like, hey, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, I kind of do. I studied a lot of writing. Oh God, I'm so dragging now. I gotta wake up. All right, let's see. I should get back to watching. Oh, yeah, you should definitely wait. Which one, Gurren Lagann or Interviews? Because Interviews is great too, but Gurren Lagann's amazing. Interviews with Monster Girls. When I saw the word Monster Girls, I thought it was going to be fan servicey. It ended up being the most wholesome show ever. Let's see. Not to make things depressing. I don't know. With one game lining up, you focused. He didn't even blink. He was, as long as I see him. Monty was nuts. Like, he was such a crazy awesome dude. Next talking. There was probably just a Nux Taku thing. Yeah, I talked about Nux Taku. Yeah, I talked about Nux Taku in that video. Like, I watched some of his other videos. I don't mind his content. Like, he definitely leans heavily into the meme side of things, which I can respect. But like his voice, the voice that he puts on for that show is just like it's grating sometimes. It's the funniest show I've ever seen. It's like, dude, oh God, that voice just irritates the hell out of me for some reason. Yeah, no, Monty was nuts, and I loved every bit of the work he did and the stuff that like I remember getting to see him once forever ago back in 2013. I went to RTX, and I literally just shook his hand, and that was it. I had nothing to sign. I came so unprepared, and it was so ridiculous because I didn't have a phone back then. I had a phone, but I didn't have an iPhone. I didn't have anything with a camera apart from my iPad, and I'm just like, oh, I love what you did with Red versus Blue, because he was animating the CGI for Red versus Blue. He's like, thanks, man, and shook my hand. And I think they were going to a panel, so he just shook my hand and walked off. And God, he like after that brief interaction, just seeing everything that he did after that, like I was already impressed when we first saw what he did, and then after that was just incredible. Anyway, I am behind. Watch all of the Monogatari series. Yes, I know. People have told me that. And like blind actors in my blind adult film. Wait, what? Who needs visuals? Okay. Usually use the Japanese name. Okay. Anyway, I'm trying to follow. You definitely want to go watch it. Yeah, I know I won't regret it. Gordon Ramsay is. Wait. What's this? Cool, Joe. I read the thing. That's kind of cool. Monogatari. All right. Well, you take care playing Monogatari or watching Monogatari. I read what that was, and I'm upset that I acknowledge that because I only half read it. I need to start reading these a little bit more. I need to read these a little more. Anyway, TikTok being banned by Trump. I think TikTok being banned by Trump is going to be about as effective as, cancel culture trying to cancel COVID-19. It's probably not going to happen. So who cares? I mean, it's just that's modern life right now. Freaking cancel culture, and I gotta watch what I say because I'm tired and I don't want to say something I'll regret. Next is solid reasons for liking anime. Yeah, sure. Yeah, he memed the crap out of that show. Yeah, I screenshotted the list of order to watch when you set it up. Yeah, I don't know what TikTok. I don't know what's going to happen with TikTok, and frankly, I don't care because I was never really a part of it. So I guess we'll see what happens. It might go somewhere. Like, why is it getting banned anyway? I haven't followed any of this. So if you guys could fill me in on why TikTok's gotten banned, that would be helpful. Watch ReZero Season 2, Episode 4 at 4 a.m. Oh, God. It's a pair of it. Wait. It was amazing. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh, privacy leaks? Great. Well, good thing I never used it. Oh, you can barely hear me. I'm sorry, Ian. Or Elon. I'm so tired. Anti-Chinese rhetoric. All right, well, we're getting into politics again, and I'm going to kind of steer the conversation away from that somehow. I don't know how. I have no clue how. I'm so tired. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, let's not talk Tibet. How's that sound? Oh, the volumes are high. I mean, I basically, for these videos, I just set up my phone and start, like, I just go live, and I'm so tired. I just want to watch Naruto. Thank you, Magic. You just like the mountains, of course. Yes, thank you for switching over to Naruto. So everybody comes screaming at me about me not watching Naruto. It's like anime something or other. Yeah, anime something or other. We haven't gotten the new season of Attack on Titan yet, but have we? No, we haven't gotten the new season of Attack on Titan yet, but this is supposed to be last season, isn't it? Pretty sure it is. Hey, what's up? I'm going to stop the stream at 8:30 because I am extremely tired. Because I was up at like 5 this morning. Everyone watch One Piece. Yeah, I'll pass on that for right now. I need to not dedicate, 20 years of my life to watching that show. But yeah, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm so tired. God, wake up! Oh, it only takes 18 years. Okay, well, that's totally a game changer. I'm gonna go pull it up and start watching right now. Oh, that show. I mean, the mangaka is just, he can't be human. Like, my God. Yeah, he's nuts. For all the writing he's been doing, that's insane. Oh my God. I'm losing it. Alright. 70 episodes of One Piece in 4 days. Holy crap! How do you do that? Speaking of people who cannot be human, how do you watch 70 anime episodes in 4 days? Sheesh. That's an impressive feat. Yeah, I'm sure people haven't really yelled at you yet, Joe. Welcome to the chat. They'll probably yell at you for that. I've not gotten, or I have gotten yelled at rather. That's mainly because, well, I I have a much, like, not to sound like I got a big head, but I've got a more clout as an anime watcher, and so people are like, "Have you seen this?" No, I haven't. It's like, you're an anime fan and you haven't seen this? How? Because I just haven't watched it. That's always my answer. I've had people who have asked me, like, "Have you seen this anime?" And I'm like, "No." And they're like, "Well, you do anime videos. How have you not seen it?" It's like, because I haven't watched it yet. Like, if you haven't seen something, it means that you haven't watched it. Thought? Oh my god. 18 episodes a day, so about 8 to 9 hours depending on it. Phew. 8 to 9 hours of watching anime. Like, can you still feel your legs because you've been sitting for that long? Good night. Or you just like get on the treadmill and load up One Piece, or go to the grocery store, load up another episode of One Piece. Like, whoo, man, that is something else. I would not be able to do that myself. So the One Piece manga, 868 chapters. Jeez, that is insanity. Insanity, man. Oof. Oh, the original Full Metal, 49 episodes in 3 days. Good God. Yeah, I would not. I don't think I have the patience or the focus to pull that off. I barely have the focus now. What would you expect after that? But slowly but surely, I love it. Watch Bleach. We'll never watch Bleach or Naruto. Putting them back. See, like when I go to review an old show, I literally just make the time. I'm just like, okay, this is the show I'm going to review. I need to watch it. Period. Mini Scribe 20 megabyte SCSI hard drive. I keep going back and forth because I'm still looking through old collectibles, and I just found a 20 megabyte hard drive that's bigger than like most smartphones. That's awesome. Oh, My Hero Academia got a chapter delay. Darn. I mean, it's... Good night! I'm dragging. I'm like doing everything I can to try to like keep my brain active, but everything's just like shut down. I don't want to pass out on the stream though. So I'll be good. See, that's the thing. If I do a 24-hour live stream, you can bet your ass I will be probably sleeping the entire day before and the entire day after. Which I want to do a 24-hour live stream, but I haven't had any reasons really to do a 24-hour live stream yet, because right now I've been, let's see, I've probably lost, have I started gaining subscribers yet? No, I'm still, there have been 2 days where I have not lost more subscribers than I've gained. There's the 5th of July where I gained 1 subscriber more than I lost, and then the 20th came to 0, meaning that if I lost like 80 subscribers, I gained 80 more of them. So, like, this channel is flatlining. This is probably, oh my god, this channel is probably going to be the first channel to ever, no, it's not going to be the first to drop by 1,000. I guarantee you it won't. Or coked up, good lord. Sleep stream. We're not doing a sleep stream, that's too creepy. But, hates. You can answer the yes and no. How many of the times would the answers on there? Like, of course, I have a question to your yes or no question. So, do questions to the yes or no questions also count as irritating to you? Because I do that a lot. Where if it's unverified or unspecified, I'll like ask a question and narrow in how I'm going to answer. Does that irritate you that I didn't just say yes or no? Have I triggered you? Oh man. Like, I wasn't trying to be an a-hole, but I legit have questions like that. Which is why I probably never really give a solid yes or no answer. How big is this hard drive? A whole 80 megabytes. Wow. I remember when hard drives used to have temperature warnings on them. Sheesh. This is old. 40 megabyte hard drive. That's huge, and they used to get super hot. Apple II cassette. What? That's cool. I don't know if you need help. Cheers. Yeah, I guess that kind of answer would be irritating, but I think that answer is irritating because of the fact that it, I think that answer is irritating because of the fact that it was more like a passive-aggressive, not passive-aggressive, but just like snark more than anything else. Snark is irritating. Like, other than, like, not getting a yes-no question answered with a yes or no can be irritating, but I think it's more the way it's answered. If it isn't yes or no, how did they answer it? That's what determines it. That might be worth noting that my relationship here. Kind of. I don't 100% know what you're talking about because I've always had a decent relationship with my parents. Or yes, saying yes to a multiple choice question is also always the right answer to take. A lot of 8 vintage power books, which means you can probably take one of them and make a single functional one, which would be amazing. Wait, I'm reading 1 chapter a day. Just 2 more I'm going to keep up with. Yeah, I want to catch up to Eden Zero. That's the one I really want to catch up to. Just say yes to everything, worry about it later. Well, Will Smith is, he's an interesting guy, so I'm sure that's one way to do it. I personally wouldn't do it that way, but, well, I say that, but, you know, I have actually done that. Yeah, I've done that. Dude's selling a Mac Pro, and he's got a Wii sitting next to it for some reason. I do not do that daily, maybe weekly. Don't go spreading falsehoods because they'll believe you. Oh man. Oh, Power Mac with the poor face rip off. Every What are the attractions in Hagerstown? Heroin and City Park. And doing heroin in City Park. No, there's not a lot of attractions in Hagerstown, unfortunately. We have the donut drop on Thanksgiving. That's about it. To try not to describe how she. Yeah. There is the Mummers Parade, that's true. Also, Lost Dark Lord, I am sorry to hear that about your family. That kind of sucks. That does suck when that kind of stuff happens. Oh man. Let's see here. Yeah, the Mummers Parade's a good one. The donut drop, doing heroin in City Park. Heroin is a great attraction, yeah, right? More controlling over the years. Well, I mean, depending on your age, the controlling thing is something that I get, but it's also something that just feels worse when you're younger. So it just depends. Because I know my parents were pretty controlling when I was younger. Now I look back and I'm like, I wasn't too bad. It's not as controlling as some things work does. Zinger! Anyway. Only 4 hours sleeping, 10 hours on anime YouTube and Twitch. Good lord! The rest of the day eating and whatever else. Yeah, the necessities would be an important thing to have. Jeez. I also realized I never turned on any of my lights when I did this. So it's basically just the kitchen light, harsh lighting me from one side, and my monitors harsh lighting me from the other side. And then I got my overhead light. That's, I'm so stupid the way I set this up. Anywho. So, anybody got any more questions for me? I might cut this short because I'm falling asleep in the chair. Wait, what? Your parents let you get in trouble. Jeez. Yep, I'm trying to read. Where's the daily dose of Coke? Jeez. What's that which makes it more sense? Yeah, that does suck. Alright, take care, Sebby. Thanks for dropping in. Wait, do you do anything to prepare prior to taking a photo? So for the videos, I've discovered that the unscripted style videos can work, but don't work well. So I have begun taking notes and things while watching the show, and then scripting around that. My scripts usually contain a handful of clever quips that I think of while watching the show, as well as a general guideline for where I'm going to go with the review. But I like it to sound more natural. So yeah, for videos I do script it kind of, but not as much. And then let me think here. CBD water. Yeah, I mean I sleep fine as is. It was just I had to be up super early today. I don't sleep a lot, but when I do sleep, it's good. And then for photos, no, I tend to just try to capture whatever I see when I see it. I don't do any real, I do a lot of prep work on the cameras, but I don't really ever do prep work on my, photo itself. I'll do the picture and the post-processing, but there's no prep or planning before that. Hey, yes, Mad Scientist, are you still thinking of doing the podcast? I'm not just thinking of it, I'm in the final stages of prepping it. So I've got the general functions down. I've got the method in which I'm going to do it down. And the only other thing that I need to do is I need to figure out the visuals. Because what I'm going to do is basically probably the first few podcasts, which are only going to be like monthly to start with. So I have like 1 month, and the next month, and the next month, and if I can do better, I'll pick it up a bit. But yeah, so the podcast itself is almost done. Visuals are the only thing left because I'm going to pre-record the podcast, cut it all together, which won't really be cutting. It'll just be layering things together and dragging out the preset I have until it's done, and then uploading it. So yeah, we're almost there. I still am working on getting my first few guests on, because there's a few methods that I'm working on that, like I've got a few ideas of how it's going to work. I just need to kind of iron out which one works best. Oh, Harley's absolutely going to be on the podcast. Yeah, alright, yeah, some magically delicious audible chocolate. Alright. Well, thanks for venting there, Dark Lord. What would your semblance... What would my Ruby semblance be? Is OCD a semblance? Let's see. Podcast. Yeah, I'm really excited to do that. You have a face for radio. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, I tend to think the same thing often. Granted, I hate my voice, so it doesn't work out either way in my case, unfortunately. If you be Gara, instead of saying dense black cloud. That's a pretty cool idea. To like obscure people or to attack. That'd be pretty cool. Why is your Yeah, Wi-Fi is always a pain. Dumb question. What is Ruby? Oh, it's a show by Rooster Teeth. It's an anime-inspired series. Like, the first 3 seasons are pretty good. Then there's a bit of a falling off. The most recent season wasn't too bad. So that's what Ruby is. Do I have a 240 hertz monitor? No. I have these, which are my editing monitors. These are at 60 hertz. And then I have my gaming monitor, which is 144. But I do not have a 244 hertz. Oh, so yeah. Yeah, melee weapon studio. That's pretty accurate. It is also a gun. Yeah, I am also working on some projects for songs, but my god, like the turnaround time on my covers is so difficult because the singing portion takes me forever for most of them. I've had Monster by Megan Diaz sitting almost done for like a month, and I can't get the vocals down, and I hate it. Yeah, it's an anime-inspired series, I would say. Podcast in the works, recording videos, putting up quite a collection of technology. Plays video games casually. Get some voice work and acting in the future. Boy, I hope most of those things continue or do happen. I still need to get a hold of Rachel Messer because I want to have her as a guest on the podcast. I gotta iron things out first, so that way, like when I do get some bigger names in the series or in the podcast, when I get some people, other YouTubers and that kind of stuff, when I get them in the podcast, I'm not going to seem super unprepared and unprofessional. So unfortunately, like my ADR director from Steins Gate Abridged, who's also a very close friend, and Harley, who's also very close, as close as you can get, she's my girlfriend. Those two are probably going to be guests for a while. I might try to get some fans like you guys on board. We'll see, but yeah, I got to figure it out first. Yes, thank you, Grant. I know. Thank you for reminding me to watch Naruto. Welcome to the chat. We've got about 25 minutes left. Anyone else hear about Goblin Slayer movie? I didn't know that was a replacement for season 2. Interesting. Uh, it's like the Avatar debate. Well, granted, I mean, I would call wait, a full dive game of Naruto be. Yeah, I can't imagine how many people would try to wall run and fall immediately because they hadn't unlocked that skill. Well, I would honestly, Magic Wizard, I would say that gain more subs than lose them would be my number one priority right now because I don't want the channel to flatline. Also, not from Japan, not an anime, but I mean, like the like, I mean, I already made this argument, but like, Doctor Stone was written by a Korean writer who lives in Japan. It was animated. It was produced in Japan. The manga was printed in Japan. The anime was made in Japan. I would call that Japanese. That's just me. It's 8:06 for me. So it's East Coast time is what it is. Oh man. Consider Avatar the Last Airbender. One with Ruby. I mean, nobody's trying to change your mind. I would call those anime inspired personally, just because I do have definitions for like Japanese anime versus cartoons, which I mean the thing is in Japan anime is basically just cartoons. Which what does that make like Saturday morning cartoons to like American Japan or American cartoons? What does that make that in Japan? Never thought of that actually. Number 5, watch One Piece. Yes, thank you, mad scientist. Thank you. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really excited for the second season of Doctor Stone. I just thought of that because I had mentioned Doctor Stone. I'm really excited for the second season of Doctor Stone. I need to watch the most recent episode of The God of High School. Is Radiant coming back? I don't know. It was not the best show, but I binged the first 2 seasons. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'll be that bad. 16 and a half days straight to watch all of One Piece? 16 and a half days straight? Hard pass on that. Like, I'll probably start watching a bit of it at some point, but I'm not going that hard at it. Like, there's no way I'm going that nuts. Like, I'm not going that far. 16 and a half days. That does seem. I mean, if we're talking 16 and a half days straight, like 24 hours, I could see that being maybe possible. Gosh, yeah, I don't know. I just don't feel like One Piece is my kind of show, but I could be wrong. Japanese produces anime. America has numerous series that have anime-inspired episodes overall. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. What Ruby character would you think would I like to hang out with? Let's see. Penny would be pretty fun. I think Penny would be a cool character to hang out with. I'd like to hang out with Crow, but I would be afraid that I would like get hurt. At some point, I would get hurt, just because bad luck charm and all that. Pain is your reward for being near me. Oh, that was such a good song. Bad Luck Charm. Bad Luck Charm was a good song from I forget what season that was from, but damn, that was good. Yeah, it's an effective tactic, you're right. Getting into One Piece. Watch up to the 3rd arc. then you'll be hooked. Okay, I like the then you'll be hooked. It's one piece. Get it? It's a pirate fishing joke. Anyway, moving on. I am running so low on energy. Like I can feel, like y'all know that feeling when like you're like forcing everything you do. You're like hyper aware because you have to almost like force yourself to do it because you're just so tired. Like that's where I'm at right now, sitting here. I'm trying not to yawn, but my God, I see as I yawn. That's why Red Bull. Yeah, I mean, wait, don't throw popcorn at your screen. That'll get your screen all nasty. And then my screen, speaking of screens, my screen goes out. So now I'm just hard lit by the light in the kitchen. I'm the one above me. So, awesome. Yeah, I'm not drinking Red Bull at 8 o'clock though, because at that point I'll never sleep. And then when I gotta go into work tomorrow at 10, I will be worthless. Oh, oh, I did. This was cool. I learned a new thing today, which is how to declick I declicked the aperture on 2 of my lenses, which is really cool because when you declick the aperture, let me show you here. When you like normally when you change the aperture on a lens, when you declick the aperture on a lens, so you see you got the aperture here, and when you like a regular aperture, let me find a good. I don't think I have a clicked one anymore. Do I? Yes, I do. So this is a clicked aperture. I don't know when there's going to be another Halo stream. Sorry, I'll figure that out at some point. A clicked aperture basically clicks as you spin it. For video, you don't really want that, so I declicked mine. Let me see if I can get that to work here. Can you see it? Yes. It doesn't click as you spin the aperture up and down. It was so simple. I literally was like, I wonder what makes an aperture click and how to remove it. And I looked it up, and a lot of lenses are pretty similar, except for this stupid lens. This is the worst lens I've ever owned. And yeah, I hate it with a passion because the click is like somewhere up near the front. You have to basically take the entire lens apart to get to it, which I'm not willing to do. Whereas this lens, which is my daily lens, I literally use this anytime I record. I was able to declick it in like 5 minutes and put it all back together. And the lens still works, everything's still happy, I didn't get fingerprints on it, it's great. Anyway, that's what I do. Video game franchise. Have you put the most hours into? Oh, Halo. Like, if we're talking franchise, Halo. If we're talking single games, Halo 2. Easy. The puns from Yang, yeah. Let's see here. Let's see. When's the next Halo stream? Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll find out. You'll find out when I find out. Because I don't know. Because I haven't chosen the time yet. I only need 4 hours of sleep to be fully rested. I mean, I'm kind of at that point. I don't enjoy it, but I can function on 4 hours of sleep. Right now I'm functioning on like 2.5 or 3. How is my day? Not great. Tired. Blaster, who just dropped into the chat. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna. And that's how we do that. And also, Blaster, if you try that again, I will block you as well. So, why have we, like, with and without Harley as the moderator, we've had a good time, and then, like, we've got somebody dropping in to do that. Right? Well, Harley, I don't know what happened to her. She texted me midway through the day. I asked her if she was going to be busy tonight, and then she like vanished. So I don't know what happened. I'm kind of worried, but with my guess, she probably just slept because she sleeps all the time. So I don't know. I do not know. Yeah, it's and that's how we do that as well. Please stop. Why? Why does this happen now? Oh, when Harley's done here, and I've got 15 minutes left in the stream, we've got the freaking trolls. Ugh. Right? Ugh. I mean, I put them in timeout, but I'm pretty sure that as soon as the 300 seconds are up, it's just going to dump in again, and at that point, I'm just blocking their asses. Don't feel sorry for me. I mean, I was the one who decided that I was going to, actively pursue trying to be a YouTuber, which is something that I've always kind of wondered how that's going to go. That's the funny thing. Yes, that's true. Blaster, I said, like, if you try that again, I will block you. And then immediately just blew it up. I have considered asking, I've got a few people I want to ask. My only problem with that is for a few people, I know that they are already moderators of their own Discord, so I can't really ask them because I know they're already busy with their own Discord and chat, and I can't ask them to drop in for every stream. I may have some people in mind. That's fans who might be able to drop in and help. Maybe we'll see. That all depends. That all depends. So I have some good ideas of some people I'd like to be moderators. Has anybody got any more questions or anything else you guys want to talk about? Because I am I was gonna say I'm burning out, but I am burned out. Totally burned out. Oh. So, if anybody would like to not join. Well, yeah, Harley's making Discord emotes, and I'm working on a few like cutouts. I am a coffee person, but I had to get at 5 this morning and be into work at 7. I didn't make coffee because normally when I get there at a 7 a.m. shift, they have coffee, and there wasn't any. So I had no coffee all day, so I had a splitting headache because of no coffee. But I said I was going to stream. I already delayed yesterday's stream, so yeah. Heather, don't you even start with the bro moment, because if you start spamming that, you will be blocked. That's a good question. Let's see here. So the end result with the team and Ironwood be different if the team told the truth at the start. Would it have been different? No, I don't think it would have been. Yeah, exactly, because they went behind their back. Yeah, I think because Blake and Yang went behind their back, went behind the team's back, I think that really set things in motion right off the bat. What are you... Heather, what are you doing? No, what... Wait. I don't know what's going on right now. Oh, scheisse. I didn't realize, yeah, I completely carelessly did the... Wait, because you still... I'm confused now, wait. Well, number one, Phantomstar, I greatly apologize. It doesn't... We didn't really go over a lot of details. Actually, we went over, like, no details. I do greatly, greatly, greatly apologize. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Lost Dark Lord, don't spoil anything. Never mind. He doesn't care. Whatever. Question. Wait. How do you get your mustache, beard, hair? I don't know what the Russian lettering is. What do I'm gonna have to start blocking people. It's where my patience runs thin. All right, all right, all right. That's it. We're done. You're going away, and you're going away. All right. Bans are dropped. They can leave forever and never come back. All right. Anyway, my mustache, beard, and hair. I literally don't do anything. Like, this needs to be trimmed up. I'm starting to get like a bit too much bush beard. This, I just kind of do that, and it stays. Yeah, it's curly hair, man. It's just what it does. Ruby lost you due to our team, the Ruby fan base. The Ruby fan base is rough. Like, I don't really actively engage. You got to find the right Ruby fan base. I swear to God. Alright, that was one last ban I had to do there. Good God. Friggin' blaster starts dropping in that whatever crap. Those good Latin jeans. Gotta love good old Puerto Rico. Mixed with a bit of, like, not much Dutch. Basically, all that means is that I will burn at some point. I don't need a mod right now. We're almost done, but I'm going to be definitely fixing some things at some point. I remember that, the ban. Why is this happening? Alright, well, we've got 5 minutes left. I don't really care. But yeah, I'm going to be reaching out for some mods pretty soon. Like, real soon. Actually, I should check to make sure my Discord hasn't... If anybody's on Discord, let me know if... has the Discord channel exploded? I don't think the Discord channel's exploded. I keep forgetting I need to move my trackpad back into place. I don't think... No, Discord hasn't exploded. That's good. That's good. I need to definitely invest in some managers and mods, and yeah. Yeah, I appreciate that, Jake. Yeah, no, I saw the nobody spam. That's good. That's good. I was very worried that they, like, because somebody asked for Discord, and I, like, immediately assumed that they were going to spam. I just saw the Discord. It didn't look like it was... Oh, is in disorder. Ugh. Yeah. Okay. Actually, the last person who just dropped all the spam things was freaking the same name as the person beforehand. So they're just like burning through multiple accounts to try to be irritating. I hate people sometimes. Yeah, I realize that you were being punny. Wait, no. Useful selfishness for genuine malice. Nobody isn't kind of an asshole in their early 20s. Yes, thank you. And if they actually weren't, they're probably a sociopath. You're a sociopath. I loved that. Yeah, no, that was perfect. Yeah, don't mistake youthful selfishness for genuine malice. I only hate people when I'm at work. Thank you very much. Triple Chicao. I will need to see. Oh, And Magic Wizards quoted my Okabe. I'm not gonna donation from Jake. Jake, you're awesome. Triple digit Chicao. I don't know what that is. Let's find out together, shall we? Well, I guess you recommended it, so you already know what it is. Digit Chicao and where to buy. I like that. Triple digit Chicao. Well, now I know what it looks like. It looks pricey, but it looks good. Untapped. I like that. All right. That's a strong beer. Good Lord. All right. I'm excited for that. The card game I play announced Love is War. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Love is War. That looks like a very strong beer. 10% beer. Triple digit Chicao. Alright. Oh, I'm very interested. I do love dark beer. I like this. Get the most out of your beer menu. I'm a business owner that sells beer. I manage a business that sells beer, or I just like drinking beer. I love it. Near Hagerstown, Maryland. One place. Arnold's Bar and Grill. Where is... What? Oh, no. The closest place I can get my hands on that beer is in Ohio. Oh. That sucks. Shopping. Can I buy it somewhere else? Can I buy it? I can't just buy it? What? That sucks. I'm not going all the way to Ohio for a beer as much as I like it. I'll see what I can do. I'm not going to give up on that yet. Now that I know what I'm looking for, I'm going to keep digging into it. Nobody ruined your childhood in Teen Titans you liked. You liked it still on a DVD. Yeah. Hellsing's a good show to quote. They make some pretty funny quotes in the abridged version of that. That's genuinely a funny series. I used to be a good person, but people ruined it. Yeah. Maryland also state you can't get alcohol delivered by. Wait. Go West Virginia and pay can. PA. Oh, PA can. You got someone to accept delivery. That's true, because Maryland is the fascist state. Welcome, everybody, to the people's state of Maryland. Stand up straight, polish your shoes, wear your mask. Oh, that sucks. That's the thing is, like, you know that you're... Wait. No, don't send beer. No, well, I don't think you can. You can't have alcohol. Yeah, alcohol can't be shipped to Maryland. So, yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem. Yeah, can't ship it to Maryland. That sucks, but yeah. That's true. It could always be, we could be Virginia. We could be Virginia. Alright, well, I'm going to call it a night for the stream. I'm going to look into how to get my hands on one of these beers. What is so the place that I can get it at, I'm going to look this up later, but that is Arnold's Bar and Grill. Central City District, Cincinnati, Ohio. That is a drive. I'm going to look this up real quick, and then we're going to call it a night. Oh, it's privately shipped. That should be Gucci. I don't know. I need to go to the post. I need to go to the post office and look. I don't know if I still have an open PO box or not. They were supposed to take payments automatically, but the last time they set that up, they didn't. So that kind of sucked. It's a 6 hour drive. Oh, damn. Because you basically have to go, like you're in Maryland pretty much all the way up. So I actually cross up near Pittsburgh at one point, and then go across down through Columbus down to Cincinnati. If I'm gonna take a 5 hour to 6 hour drive, I'm gonna drive north and visit Harley. Like I'm not doing all that. As much as I appreciate the idea, I will pass hardcore on that long of a freaking drive. All right, anyway, back to, oh God, what did I do? There we go. I'm back to this. Let's see what's up. All right, we're gonna call it a night. Road trip, do a vlog to get a beer. It's a freaking bar and grill thing, so I don't think I'm gonna do that. But either way, I'm gonna call it a night, guys. What if kidnapped for beer? Well, I mean, going near Pittsburgh, I wouldn't put it beyond them. Anyway, something contest for new grim. I think it's cool. All right, I think it's neat that they did a contest for grim design. If the grim are done well and they accept some good ones, so. That's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Oh, I almost forgot because Jake donated twice. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll do 5 claps per donation. There's my 10. All right, see you guys.